What's good, people? Sam O'Reilly from Fight Talk. I'm delighted to be joined on the phone today by Robbie Davies Jr. Robbie, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Sam.
I see it's a busy day of promotion for you. You've been quite busy today.
Yeah, first time for everything. I've had a bit of media work with ITV and LFC TV down at my gym, and then from there we went over to Anfield, done a few bits and bobs over there, so I enjoyed it. It's been a good day for me.
I was going to say that. Is it something you enjoy, or is it sort of you just would rather be down the gym training?
I don't know, it's because I'm forever in the gym, it was nice to break a day up, do you know what I mean? But it's the first time I've ever done anything like that, to that magnitude, and it was good. Like, it felt good being in the gym, all the photographers, interviewers, and then going over to Anfield and doing bits over there, so I did enjoy it. Like.
Yeah, of course. Now, you say you're in the gym a lot, obviously, you're high ranked, you're a guy that's sort of, in many ways, I think you've probably gone under the radar. You know, this is a big opportunity for you to showcase your skills on ITV4.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, I feel like I have gone under the radar. Not for no one's fault in any way. It's just I feel like the promotional side of things, what I've been waiting for, just hasn't came about until now. And with ITV offering me the platform they have, it was an opportunity I couldn't turn down. Then they got me the fight with Limond, which I've been after like a name of some sort, what people know. We've put plenty of offers into fighters well known on Sky and things like that. Couldn't seem to get the deals, or the managers or promoters just didn't want to put the lads in with me, or things like that. And then we've got Limond, and he's been in with the best, so I'm over the moon to be sharing the ring with him.
Definitely, I mean, he's been in with Khan, Crawler, you know, just to name a couple of them. I mean,
Morales, a few others. Yeah.
Morales, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that is one of the problems with boxing. Sometimes, just the promotional side and stuff, you know, big fights, and you know, for someone like yourself who needs to get people to realise just how good you are, it can be difficult, can't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like, thinking with the promotional side of things, like with promoters saying, well, if the fight happens, it's on our show, or if it's on your show, and then there's TV rights and all things like that, it goes against the fighters, because at the promotional side of things, where with me at one point where I didn't have no promotion, there was still no excuse I'd fight. I was going to fight them in their back gardens. Do you know what I mean? So it was nothing to do with like different promoters or anything like that, because I was only under management, so I didn't have no promoter, and we still couldn't get them to take it. So
yeah, you're with Neil Marsh, aren't you?
Yeah, he was just my manager though, so I didn't have no promotion until IF came about.
Yeah, of course. Now Neil Marsh, he's got a world champion in his stable nowadays. David Avenation. Yeah, does that give you a little bit? Not that you need it, but I mean, does that sort of give you a little bit more hope, as such that you know you may not be?
Well, I seen where David came from small hall Malta shows, and from when he got with Neil. 1 minute he's fighting in where was it, Monte Carlo for an interim world title. 6 months later, he's fighting Shane Mosley in America. So
crazy.
Neil certainly can get the job done. Do you know what I mean? So I know I'm in good hands.
I mean, what's the path you're going to take? This is WBA. I'm talking about getting to the world title fights. You're high ranked. What's your path that you would like to take?
Obviously, got to get this next one out the way, so got to keep my feet on the floor and not look past that one. But then after that, be looking to maybe get another name of some sort, what people know. Maybe someone who's higher ranked than me, or another top 15 in the world ranked with the WBA opponent. If any of the I can't see, without blowing my own trumpet, I can't see any of the other British managers or promoters ringing up to fight me with their lads under any circumstances. So I'll probably just keep doing what I'm doing, and if the board order me for any fights, if it makes sense, then like money wise, TV wise and things like that, and with my team, then I'll be always up for taking a fight with anyone in Britain. Besides that, where I'd probably want to be by the end of the year is knocking on the door. Maybe 3-4 fights time, knocking on the door for maybe a mandatory or something like that for the WBA, because I'm already 6 now. Another 3-4 fights, good wins, I don't see why I won't be.
Definitely, there's a lot of big domestic fights at your weight. Super lightweight's a light it's a weight that's booming, isn't it? You got the O'Hara Davis and Josh Taylor, Ricky Burns, obviously.
Yeah, it's a weight that's booming, but like no one seems to want to fight each other. Like I've seen Nurse get 2 mandatories, and both of them have not fought them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jack Catterall was made mandatory. I know he had a few problems with his gym and things like that, but then his mandatory got held, and he got offered it again, and then he still didn't take it. And then O'Hara Davis knew he was mandatory, but then now he's got a fight with Derry, so he won't be taking the mandatory. So it doesn't seem to be like everyone's looking for their own route, what benefits them, rather than what benefits the fans.
Do you think too many guys put money before, I don't know, domestic dust-ups and, proving who's the best?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm one of them myself. If someone offered me a domestic dust-up or a WBA route for the same money, an easier fight, 50,000, but it's 50,000 quid for the WBA one, and only 30,000 quid for the big one on TV and a big domestic dust-up, you'd go with the one with the more money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got to be realistic. It's a short career at the end of the day.
Short career, so if you're getting offered 50 for one to fight some German who no one knows, or you're getting offered 30 to fight another top kid in Britain, you're going to go with the 50, aren't you? So
it's a shame there's no promoters paying you guys the decent money to get in there and fight one another, because we know how much this country love a domestic dust-up, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I know. I've put in for a few of them before, while I had no promotional, so there was no problem in any ways. My manager spoke to plenty of other managers, and some of them just laughed their heads off because they don't want to put the lads in with me. Some of them use the thing as we've already got things set up. Some of them turn down a fight with us and then try and rob our opponents who we were trying to get. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just the way it is. It's dog eat dog world.
It's a sad thing. I mean, listen, hopefully now, obviously ITV are getting involved and putting on the Eubank pay-per-view a couple of weeks after your own fight. Hopefully they'll be a bigger player, and it's a possibility for you to get big fights and get more people knowing about you.
Yeah, definitely. With ITV behind me now, they can put the big money in to get the right opponents. Where when you're only under management and things like that, don't get me wrong, Neil has put plenty of his own money into me to get me some of these fights and bring some of these lads over from like Argentinian champions, French champions who've already beat. But when you want to go to the next level and they start talking about mega money, it's either you've got to be a massive ticket seller or you've got to have a massive backing. And I don't right now. If terrestrial TV takes off the way it used to be, there won't be much bigger than a bigger backing than them.
Yeah, definitely. It can only be a good thing. The more broadcasters getting involved and putting the money.
Yeah, then there'll be four of them. We'll have Sky Sports Boxing, we'll have Box Nation, we'll have Channel 5, and we'll have ITV. So the competitive is good for boxing, but the downside is like what you were saying, where no one really wants to. If there's a fight going on, they want it on their show, and if they want to fight it, they want it on their show.
Yes,
it's very rarely, unless you've either got a superstar that you don't mind putting in the other rings, or you've got someone who's slightly past it and you're just your managers or promoters just trying to help you get as much dough as you can before you jack it in.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned ticket sales there. You fight quite, local to yourself. You're up north. I don't think you've boxed down south, sort of London way before.
No.
And you're 14. Well, you're 14-0. So, do you think it'd be something? First of all, the first question: do you have a big following up in your neck of the woods, and is that a big part of it?
Yeah, where I'm from in Kirby in Liverpool, it's not massive, but I shift a few hundred tickets every time I fight. That can even be on a dinner show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for this show on this arena with Limond, this will do more than I've ever done before.
What about the possibility? I know you say you were trying to get. I think I remember seeing it before. There was a possibility of a John Wayne Hibbert fight down here, and again, for whatever reason, that didn't happen.
Yeah, Johnny, he had the fight with us, and then he changed his mind and set up a fight with Tommy Coyle instead, for less money. But then obviously he got beat by Gethin, and now he's retired. So we just let that lie, and I wished him well. And hopefully whatever he does after boxing, he enjoys life.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Now, talking about this fight, big fight, like we've touched on Willie Limond. Have you done anything different, training wise, sparring wise? Christmas period was, your training camp would have been right over the Christmas period.
Yeah, probably I missed out on a few things over the Christmas time, but nothing I'm going to lose sleep over. A few hangovers and a few cakes, and that's about it. But with the fight, for having Willie for the fight and not someone who I know, it's really something I can like dig me teeth into. So like my weight's well ahead of what it needs to be. My fitness is at all time highest. So I really have put the extra graft in, and I don't even realise I have. Do you know what I mean? It's just when you've got something like that in your back of your mind, it takes you to the next level, thinking what they might be doing. So you want to go one better. For all you know, they could be sitting on the couch. You're just imagining in your head how hard they're training, so you're doing twice as hard.
Yeah, definitely. Have you had any specific sparring come in for it, for someone like Limond?
No, I struggle with sparring, to be honest. I've been sparring a few middleweights.
Yeah.
Things like that. All the lads in our gym being out because of the Christmas and things like that. We've got a few top lads in our gym around my weight, but none of them have been in the gym, which has been a downfall. And we've called up a few other gyms, a few down south and things like that, because it's over Christmas. Not many people are in the gym.
Yeah.
So I've been lucky. Like I've been sparring Mick Hall, who's on the undercard of me, fighting Jack Armfield. And I've had some good sparring with Lloyd Campbell. He's one of Steve Wood's fighters, light middleweight, big strong lad. So I've been getting the sparring, I've been getting plenty of rounds. It's just been working with what I've got, but my fitness is through the roof and everything's going great. Preparation's been great.
Now, with it being usually January's quite a busy period, quite a quiet period rather, boxing wise. Now you're fighting the 21st of January. So has your ticket sales or anything like that been affected, being just after Christmas?
Say that again, sorry.
Where you're fighting not long after Christmas, a month after Christmas, say, has your ticket sales been affected at all?
I wouldn't say so, no. I thought it might have, but everyone, all the usuals have got their tickets and some, do you know what I mean? A few extras of people who wouldn't normally come and watch me fight, they'd normally just wait until they hear it. People ringing up and asking for silly amounts like 10 ringsides and things like that. So once I have got the bigger fight, more people do want to come. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
it's nice to have your hardcore fans as well that are with you, the whole way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've got some that I could be fighting anyone and they'd still come. I've got some like that. Like I've got a good 150 that I could be fighting an absolute crab and they'd still come and watch just for the sake of it.
Yeah. So with it being on ITV, it's a big platform. And what about people?
That's it. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say about people that sort of mentioned that usually you get guys, I'll come to your fight, but now that it's a big ITV show, have you got more interest in it, would you say?
Yeah, definitely more people are interested. They want to go to the better shows rather than like small halls or dinner shows and things like that. Secondly, you've got a little arena to go to and they can make a night out of it. Everyone's more interested. But obviously having the magnitude of someone who everyone knows and someone like Willie Limond's been in with some of the best, everyone's like, wow, I'd love to see this one, see how this one goes.
Definitely. It's a great fight. It's a mouth-watering fight for a lot of boxing fans, You're ranked number 6, as we've mentioned, in the WBA. What's the next 12 months? What does the next 12 months look like for Robbie Davies Jr.?
Next 12 months, retain unbeaten, hopefully pick up a few more titles on the way if they only come about. By the end of the year, maybe be mandatory for the world title shot.
And anyone that hasn't seen you fight, what can they expect on the 21st of January?
Fireworks. Like every time I get in that ring, fireworks.
Well, I for one look forward to it, mate. I've followed you for a little while. A little bit hard. You're a guy I've heard your name for a long time, but me being down here and you being up there, I can't wait to actually see you fight on the on ITV, mate. So I look forward to it.
Oh, I appreciate it anyway, mate. Thanks for the call as well.
No worries. Best of luck, mate. Take care.
Alright, see you soon, mate. Thanks.